So I think we'll probably start with Bureau Manager, which I've got up on the screen now. So Bureau Manager is something that we've developed in conjunction with bureaus and accountancy firms like yourself to really help give that single view of all your companies, really help with the efficiency and really help with managing all those companies. Should we start by saying what was life like before Bureau Manager? So take us back. What was that
so
like?
Before Bureau Manager, it was a lot of spreadsheets. We used to have a spreadsheet for various different functions. When you're running a bureau across multiple offices, there's a lot of reliant on team members filling all that spreadsheets in, checking that everything's been done. And as you know, in payroll, there's a lot of deadlines to be met, so we're all constantly checking. With the bureau, when Bureau Manager was introduced, a lot of that spreadsheet work was reduced, which was absolutely great. It gave us more time to focus on other things. And really, as you can see from the dashboard, all the information is there which we need.
Cool. So then, as you were saying, bring us up to date a little bit then. So you're saying it's reducing some of those spreadsheets. So how are you finding it? How are you using it and what sort of benefits are you seeing from it at the moment?
Yes, so you've got all the features of Quickly on a dashboard feature where you can see what the pension staging date is. You've got the last FPS date, the last EPS date. You've got that quick view rather than thinking, oh, has somebody done that? Have they not? It's there. It just tells you as you're going along.
Cool. And as you're saying now on the dashboard view, we've got alerts down the side, so alert you to certain things. And what's really great as well is the second company reporting. So as you're saying, around seeing everything in one view. And as you know, if you might get a phone call to quickly check something on the dashboard. What you can also do is if you're in a payroll, you have company 1, and then you get a phone call from company 2, you can now go in and run reports for company 2 without actually coming out of company 1. Is that something you're using?
Yeah, we do occasionally. The main feature where we use it really is that somebody wants to know what their accounts office reference is to pay their pay as you earn each month. We don't have to come out of what we're doing in the payroll inputting to just be able to tell them quickly on the phone. And that just, you think it doesn't sound a lot, but if you're doing that 4 or 5 times a day, 5 minutes coming in and out of payroll, it does save you so much time. It's brilliant.
Cool. And is that your favourite feature at the moment then, just the main dashboard?
Yeah, I'd say my main best feature is the search bar. Working in a bureau, we have a shared mailbox, so we get a lot of FPS receipts in when we're submitting data. By quickly searching on there, you can identify quickly who that is. Another one with the search feature is just being able to search for the company quickly, rather than going up and down your list on the old Sage Payroll. You going up and down, it takes time. So that, just to be able to quickly get into the company you want to find, is a great plus for us.
And you said quickly a couple of times, so that efficiency and time saving is something you're really seeing.
Absolutely, it's such an efficient program, and you say you think you're going in and out, multiple times throughout the day into different companies. Even just the fact of putting the manager login in the password, and if you've got different passwords for each company, finding that password with Bureau Manager, you're logging in once as yourself at the start of the day. You're in, and it accumulates so much time. It really does. So.
That's a really good point. So the single sign-on, so being able to log in once to Bureau Manager and then having access to the company. So I know something that we found when we were speaking to bureaus is if they've got someone on holiday or someone off sick, you've got to then give them access to a company, set them up to the data and give them a new password, using that password they need to remember. Now obviously with Bureau Manager, what you can do is really quickly and easily just change the permissions someone's got to a company. And then they don't need to remember a new password. They log into Bureau Manager as before with their Bureau Manager login, and they all of a sudden now have access to an extra company.
Another good feature that we find as well, if something things can go wrong with payroll, but you've got that record log of who's logged into the payroll. Before, if you use the generic manager password, it's hard to trace back what's gone wrong and where's it's gone wrong. You can identify it quicker with who.
Cool. And I think the great thing is, since we're talking about efficiencies and time saving, is the ability to do multiple things en masse to more than one company. And I think one of the big benefits we're seeing from some bureaus at the moment is that upgrade option. So when the new year comes out and you've got the new legislation and the new programme, obviously previously you would have had to have gone into each company, maybe upgrade your data for the new year individually. And obviously with Bureau Manager now, what you can do is select them all in one go and click upgrade, and that will then automatically go through and upgrade the data for all the companies, and we're now seeing a lot of bureaus and a lot of accountancy firms saying that's massively time saving for them, and if they do have hundreds or thousands of companies, they can leave that running even overnight if they have that many, and that's come in the morning, they don't have to then do it for each company.
Absolutely. A scenario where we had to do that 3 or 4 years ago, one of our trainees, they probably spent 2 or 3 days going through and sitting and going in and clicking update on every single company. Now we've got this batch function, it's 3 days time saving, that's a massive plus,
and
isn't it? So.
That saves money as well.
Absolutely,
doesn't it? So time savers and efficiency and money saving as well is something so simple as well that we've been able to do. Is really great. So we're seeing loads of great feedback about this, and obviously we're hearing similar stories from other firms as yourself, which is really cool. That's something we're quite proud of, and it's great to be able to show it off.